I usually go out of my way to stay in my lane on Facebook. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know anything. When I reach out to people and try to help them, typically what I do is I send it via personal message so nobody gets called out. Nobody feels like they're getting called out. Maybe it's information that they truly didn't know that I can help them with. Because that's what people did for me. They didn't call me out. They didn't talk crap about me. They reached out and said, hey, you can do better. Here's how to do better. And if you choose not to do better, you suck. I chose to do better. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. So there's a video on Facebook that I accidentally clicked on, not paying attention, because I really try to stay off social media because it's a cesspool. So it was a video of that healthy 21-year-old kid that got killed taking a top out of a tree in Florida. The video, posting it online was bad enough. The fact that you don't see a problem with posting something that maybe their family or their loved ones or their friends or that guy that tried to help him, who obviously was having a really difficult time at it, now they get to watch it over and over and over and over. Everybody gets to watch it. That kid's parents get to watch him die on infinite loop, brought to you by Mark Z. Zuckerberg. It's pretty disgusting. The fact it's going around on social media and nobody has a problem with it borders on psychopathy. That's another human being. You're watching them die on infinite repeat. Somebody in your industry that might have sucked at their job, but is that the measure that we stop caring for other human beings because they weren't good at their job? People criticizing the rescuer because he free climbed with no gear on? How many of you people that are criticizing him have actually done a live rescue of a victim? I got 30 years as a medic, 25 years on the fire department. A good amount of time of that was doing tech rescue. I've cut hundreds of people out of cars. And you know what? First time I did it, wasn't very good at it. The 10th time I did it, I was a little bit better. And until I got good at it, did it over and over and over and over and over, it was an emotional response, not a technical response through knowledge. So everybody that's kicking the crap out of that guy that free climbed that tree, you should be ashamed of yourself. I hope you are never, ever faced with a situation where you might have to respond like that, because you're gonna suck, no matter how much you practice. That's the nature of it. That's what happens. That's why rookie firefighters and medics are rookies. That's why the veterans are good at their job, because they've hardened, they've done it a long time, and they're practiced at it. So yeah, this has really hit me super hard today. It bothers me a lot that we think that that's acceptable. That as an industry, we'll post a video of somebody in our industry dying in front of our eyes, and we'll watch it, and we'll try to figure out if they have spikes on, or did the rope get caught on a stub, or what happened. It's bullshit. You're not learning anything from that video. It's too far away. There's too little detail. You're speculating. You're watching a healthy body die over and over and over and over. If you put that stuff up on your Facebook feed, take it down. No one's benefiting from that. If you're sharing the post or you're second guessing, stop. You're not helping at all. And I tell you this, being a mediocre tree climber and mediocre at my job that I've done for 25 years, and being a okay firefighter, an okay captain, a pretty good medic. I don't know anybody that wants to see that shit that actually does it for a living. Once you've seen that in real life, you don't get off on seeing it again. Remember the picture of the firefighter from the Murrah building in Oklahoma City on the cover of Time Life carrying that little kid out of the rubble? Well, guess what? He committed suicide. And you know why he committed suicide? Because he had to relive that picture of him carrying that dead child out of that building over and over and over and over. And it was too much. It's like the combat vets and all the badass SEALs and special ops people I've ever met in my life. Not one of them has ever told me how many people they killed, how many missions they were on, how much combat they saw. They don't talk about it. It's not something you brag about. It's not something that your little voyeuristic tendencies go into. These guys don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to watch that shit. You should be ashamed if you put that video up and you're sharing it. Think about the guy's mom who's seeing that video come across her Facebook feed all the time. People sharing it. Hey, is this your son? Hey, I saw this happen. I heard your son did tree work. Yeah, that happens to be my son. Thanks for allowing me to watch him die on infinite repeat. Thanks, social media. You're a cesspool.